I don't have a video of this dangling because I didn't take a video when it was still dangling. But if you're watching this because your visor dangles and it's gone all floppy. But it's fixable. It's fixable. Nissan Murano, this is from a 2014. If your sun visor is flopping, the problem is in here. This guy is flopping loose, and that then breaks this whole thing, the sun visor, apart into two, and it breaks this little piece here, which isn't really very structurally sound anyways. I've found a fix that kind of works, and I haven't seen another one posted, so I'll show you how I did that here. If when you're pulling the fabric down to work on this, if you can avoid pulling the fabric out from around the mirror, which I think you probably could, frankly, don't pull it out from around the mirror because getting it back in there is a real job here. I've seen other videos where they just sort of try and clamp the whole thing with something else, but I think that leaves too much flop on the inside and then you're still partially sagging. Okay, I've drilled a hole all the way through from this side here, right through this little gap right here. Okay, so I've drilled a hole through here from this side, and the only thing that really is, I think, important here is on the inside. There's a space in this little metal panel. You gotta split the uprights there and drill the hole right dead center through there, so you can put a washer on top, and then come through the other side. Take a bolt with a washer, stick it in there. I've got this tight enough that it's kind of threaded, but that's not really necessary. And then next up, you need to put a lock nut on the inside so that it'll hold it in place with a washer holding that all down. This part's a little finicky here, but I've got the lock nut with a washer underneath it, and a little set of small helping hands. Yeah, in a minute, buddy. Holding that in place, and then I'm just going to screw that all the way in. Okay, so lock nut is now on there, holding down this plate right here, and it's got a washer holding it in on that side. Give it a little bit more strength. And then you should just be able to push this side through once I get everything lined up. So reassembling, I don't think that this broken piece of plastic really matters, but for, I don't know, putting it back together. And then plug that through there. So this little piece is sticking out here. And try and get all these other pins popped in together. Didn't want it sticking out too far, but I can't really fit another washer and a lock washer on. But this part isn't really structural, so I'm just using a lock washer and a little bit of a thinner nut, and then these skilled hands are going to try and tighten that down, and then that's about it. That is now pretty well tight from the side. You can see bolt, washer on this side, just do the lock washer. This side, with the lock nut on the inside, this is really just holding the plastic down. Alright. Well, seems to snap in there pretty good. The final step is going to be sewing up this edge. Getting this corner is a bit finicky here, but it's come along okay. Stitching is now done. By far, the stitching takes the most time of any part of this repair. You can see the little nuts and bolt head there. But otherwise, I don't know. Looks better than having a broken one dangling in front of your face. Boom. Sure, this one will break soon enough. For now, both working.